Youngin' from the Bronx, but I'm tryna make it out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Been waiting too long, it's my time to take it now. Ain't trying to walk it out. You know how we coming. Me and my niggas is stuck and bugging, they chillin' out. Alright, what's going on? It's Will Flex. It's my first video on the channel, like talking to y'all. Today I'm gonna just talk about advice for upcoming artists, things you could do, things you could work on and shit like that. Let's get into it. My first piece of advice is to stay consistent. That could mean anything from just writing a few bars like every now and then. Fucking, you don't gotta do like full songs all the time, but I'm saying like stay consistent in the fact like staying creative all the time and always have intention basically. Don't just go in the studio like, yeah, it's fine to have like that spontaneous stuff, but always have an intention too as well. Staying consistent includes like even if you're feeling sad, like, or you just don't feel like working today or making a song today, just get in the studio, do something just to keep you in that mindset, because once you take that day off, like it's easy to get into the habit of not going into the studio and shit like that, you feel me? So you just gotta just stay consistent no matter how you feel, honestly. Like take it from me, because like I just dropped a song recently, but like before that it was like a year and a half I didn't drop shit, because I was just like, I got into a habit of just not doing it. Like I was basing shit off like, I don't really want to work, I don't really want to record today, blah blah blah, I'm not really feeling it. And there was just a lot of insecurity too as well. So like you just gotta stay consistent no matter what. Like try your hardest to stay consistent no matter what. Like it's good to take breaks, but just know that you gotta get back to it when it's time to get back to it. Another thing I would say is be honest with yourself. Try to put yourself in the listener's shoes. Like if I was to be a listener, not the artist making the song, would I be like, damn, this shit is fire, or like I'm not fucking with it, you know? Like just be honest with yourself. Like, are people gonna like this? Because it's one thing to like stay true to yourself, but you also gotta understand that if you want money and like fame, some people gotta like this, you feel me? And not everybody's gonna like everything you do, so don't stress yourself out like that, because then you'll drive yourself crazy. You're not gonna please everybody in this world, no matter what you do ever. So what I'm saying is like just be honest with yourself, you know? Surround yourself with people that are not yes men. Like they're gonna tell you like, you could do this better, bro. Like, nah, take that line now, that's not really valid, you feel me? You know, just stay away from yes men. Like I got a cousin, he's my producer and shit like that. I always send him my songs before like I drop them, whatever. He always keep it real with me because he wants me to win, you feel me? Yes men don't want you to win. They just want to, you know, they're not real, you feel me? It's not real to be a yes man. You gotta, if that's your man's, you gotta tell him like, nah, bro, you like no hating shit, like you could do this better, or like, and you could also be in that position too. Like if your friend is an artist or whatever, or they doing anything, and like you got something that you want to critique, don't just critique it. Like tell him what he could do better, like, or give him an idea. You feel me? Like feed into it in a positive way, not just the negative. Like yeah, what you said might be negative or whatever, but if you give him some like positive feedback, like I seen where you was going with this, but if you go with it like this, it might be a little better. It might catch people's eyes and shit like that, like something like that. Like I said, just stay creative. Like it don't even gotta be with music or nothing like that. Like creativity could be drawing, writing a story or some shit like that. Just stay creative. Always keep that part of your mind like working all the time, basically, because everything is literally like based off your creativity. Like it could be literally anything. Just always try to keep that part of your brain working, especially as an artist. Like me, for example, like I started doing Photoshop and shit like that. That's keeping my mind like, you know, in tune with like my creative side. Like I came up with some nice covers and shit like that. I'm looking into how to do videos and shit like that, editing, you know, just staying creative no matter what you do. Like I'll fucking sketch a picture sometimes, you know, write a story, write a couple sentences, blah, blah, blah. I'll fucking sing sometimes. I don't even know how to sing. I'm a bad fucking singer, but you just gotta stay creative, honestly. Another thing, you gotta be able to take criticism. I don't know if I said that already, but you gotta be able to take it. Like, don't have such an ego with this shit. Like, I don't know, I'm a type of person, I'd rather somebody tell me what they think I could do better, or like rather than just put in fire emojis or whatever, like, oh yeah, this is fire, bro. Like, that feels like a little inauthentic to me, because like, so you're telling me that everything that I drop is like pure fire, like there's nothing wrong, there's nothing that you would change or like something like that. A lot of people can't take criticism. They got too much ego, and they think they can't handle the truth, basically. Like, you gotta be able to do that as an artist, especially if it's coming from a real friend that you know wants you to win. Like, that's something you gotta do. You just gotta be able to take it. Like, all right, so he said this. All right, so let me just do that. Let me re-record it or something like that. Let me take out this snare or some shit, like, I don't know, anything like that. Just always be able to take criticism, all right, and give out criticism, like honest criticism as well. You gotta, if you take it in, you can also give it out, you feel me? Hey, yo! Like, in a positive way. Only trying to make that person better, you feel me? Yeah, that's really it. That's really all I got for right now. I'm gonna have more videos coming in soon, blah blah blah. I'm gonna drop more music. 2023, I'm coming different this year, honestly. I got a kid to feed and shit like that now. So, you know, stay tuned. Still on my shit. Whole team silent, ain't nobody singing this shit. They really doing the bitch. Step up to the plate, I'm clutch. You know I'ma give me a hit. I'm going off like somebody who's flipping a switch. Cause I'm